Welcome to Weir Reading Virtual Story Time for the week of October 3rd, 2021, Part 1. This week's theme is space. How to Catch a Star by Oliver Jeffers. Once there was a boy, and the boy loved stars very much. Every night the boy watched the stars from his window and wished he had one of his very own. He dreamed of how the star would be his friend. They would play hide and go seek and take long walks together. The boy decided he would try to catch one. He thought that getting up early in the morning would be best, because then the star would be tired from being up in the sky all night. The next day he set out at sunrise, but he could not see a star anywhere, so he sat down and waited for one to appear. He waited, and he waited, and ate lunch, and waited, and after dinner he waited some more. Finally, just before the sun was about to go away, he saw a star. The boy tried to jump up and grab it, but he could not jump high enough. So, very carefully, he climbed to the top of the tallest tree he could find, but the star was still way out of reach. He thought he might lasso the star with the life preserver from his father's boat, but it was much too heavy for him to carry. If only he could fly up in a spaceship and just grab the star, but the only spaceship he owned was made of paper, and it didn't fly well at all. Perhaps he could get a seagull to help him fly up into the sky to reach his star, but the only seagull he could find didn't want to help. The boy worried he would never catch a star. Just then he noticed something floating in the water. It was the prettiest star he had ever seen. Just a baby star. It must have fallen from the sky. He tried to fish it out with his hands, but when the boy reached out to touch the star, it just rippled through his fingers. Now the boy was sad, but in his heart, the wish just wouldn't give up. Slowly he began walking home. And that's when he saw it, washed up on the bright golden sand. The boy had caught a star of his very own. The end. Alright, so our craft is a chalk or a pastel shooting star. If you got a craft to go kit, oops, I ripped it. Careful taking the staple out, you'll rip it. If you got a craft to go kit, it'll have this in it. It'll have stars. I think there's 5 of them. And mine have marks on them. Yours probably won't. It doesn't matter because they're just a stencil. You'll have some glue dots, and these are to stick them to your paper, and you'll have some chalk. So I'm going to dump the chalk out. What you'll do is take the glue dots, peel the plastic off of the back. You can see the glue dots are stuck to them. What you're going to do is take your paper and affix the stars to them. The glue dots are used, you can also use double stick tape because they'll peel off easily from the paper, and you want them to do that because again, these are just stencils. Just kind of peel the glue dot off and stick it to the star, put it on. Oops, that's a little high. Eeks. See how it doesn't leave a mark? little guys. Peel it off. That one got a little crumpled up, but that's okay. And you don't have to use all 5 stars. You can just use however many you want. You can do some on this paper and do some on another paper. Do it however you like. But all 5 should fit. Then you take the chalk and you outline the stars with the chalk. Make it nice and thick. Oops. I always hold it too tight and I break it, so that's okay. Broken chalk works just as well as whole chalk. And you take off the star and you smudge it out to make it look like it's glowing. And we'll do that with all the stars. We'll do them all in different colors, I think. Let's see how they look like they have a glow to them. And if you don't like touching the chalk with your fingers, which I don't really care for personally, you can also use tissue or one of those little foamy makeup applicators. But that's all you do. And there you have it. You have your glowing stars, and that's all there is to it.